FrAuditor Mania. I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says it. You are super. And I thank you.
Are you live right now?
Yep.
La 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 la. I don't care what you say. La la la.
Hi.
Hello.
You're triggering me. You're trying to get me
That's
emotionally active.
I'm not trying to. You're doing it to yourself.
The cameras, witness.
There's lots of witnesses. We're in the middle of the public.
You stepped in the puddle, buddy. Your sock's gonna get all wet. Your sock is all soaked and wet.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, like I can like stay out here with my camera and stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name, ma'am? Wow. Holy cow. Such rude and unprofessionalism. Or, I mean, orally or in writing.
I'm gonna shut this window.
Can I?
I'm not agreeing to be in video.
Can I do an open records request, please?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this. They're wrong.
Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights.
Stop. Come on. You're like an old man. And I'm an old man.
Sir, that's not nice of you, sir. That's not nice of you.
Go ask her. Go ask her, by the way. You cocksucker. Hey. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're making play around. That's how you throw the kid, right?
It's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
Dude, get the f*** off me. Call the police.
No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint, okay? Okay.
Those are my fucking court records on the floor.
Get this off my wrist!
She has a broken back, by the way, too.
I think that me wanting to know where to find you has anything to do with YouTube. You're sadly mistaken. Your name is going on the lawsuit.
Good evening. And by the way, on September 18th, 2025, to date, there has still been no lawsuit. And the way things are going, in the grand scheme of time, there will be no lawsuit. And do you know how disappointing that is to me? Because I was one of Chrissy's biggest target at the beginning. And now he doesn't even acknowledge me. He don't even know I exist. Okay? I know when I said during all these streams, I want to be sued. Sue me, Chrissy. Sue me, Chrissy. I didn't mean Denver Metro Audits and his nonsensical lawyer, you know, his homophobic, racist lawyer to sue me. That's not what I meant. Ugh. Good evening. We don't stream like we used to, but when we stream, we have a good time. Lovely to see everybody here on this lovely Thursday evening. Just a quick hello. Bookie Worm, loyal Bookie Worm. Glenn is all soaked in wet. Lovely to see you. Doc is here. Good evening. David Persons, welcome to the channel. and CyberX. So, as the title of the stream indicates, finally, the lawsuit that started all of this is finally being addressed. And I've been waiting for this, which is why I don't want to quit to stay away from this. And because, not just because, you know, DMA's lawyer has been personally, racially, and whatever targeting me. I wanted to see this play out. And it's good to see that now that actual reinforcements have come into play, all of this is going to get shut down. And even if it doesn't, even if it is litigated, these cases take years to litigate. That's just reality. They take years. But they financially bankrupt the other sides. And being that is frivolous, yeah, it is what it is. So let's have a look. But before we do, hey, let's invite some old friends of the channel up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, David and Doc Lanu, welcome.
What's this old thing? This old part? I don't know about that.
Old? You guys are like the first people that came on my streams almost 2 years ago. What do you mean old?
Oh, you mean that kind of old? Okay.
Well, David, to be fair, you're not old. You're ancient.
I am not ancient. I am experienced.
Joe, it's my job as the millennial to make those remarks, not you.
I am not old and I'm not ancient. I'm greatly experienced. There's a difference.
You're seasoned. The term is David is seasoned. He's seasoned.
Yeah. David was first mate on Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark. I love it. Fellas, how we doing? How we doing on this lovely?
I'm going to be making some donations to Doc's diaper account.
Doc's diaper account. Okay, so look. We've spoken on air, and we've all spoken personally, behind the scenes, whatever. What do you guys think about where it stands with this troll lawsuit? In your mind, where does this go from here? Based on just everything that you know.
Well, it must be getting fairly serious because Troll's asking for money, and he never asks people for money. So it must be getting at least somewhat serious.
Well, it's at the point where he's been served, so therefore the clock is now ticking. Now, I've mentioned to others, I disagree with the decision made to have him served by email. The reason is Newman made it clear from day one that his objective was never to perform his due diligence and actually try and find where he lives to serve him. He said back in June, I don't have to try and find him. I'm just going to serve him through effing email. And that is not the standard for alternative service. The standard is, for those of you watching at home, and again, Newman doesn't like that I make these opinions because I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, guys, so don't listen to me, but I'm just going to tell you how it works. The standard is when you have to serve someone that you don't know their address, you have to demonstrate that you have performed your due diligence to actually go and find the person. Meaning, you have to post in the newspaper. You have to do a DMV search. You have to go through Social Security, voter registration. You have to look on social media. You have to use online platforms that find people's addresses, like True People Search, or or been verified. Those type of. You have to demonstrate to the court that you have actually tried to find where the person actually lives. Now that's on a civil level. This is in federal court. I have no idea how it works in federal court. I keep making that clear. I've never filed a piece of paper in federal court. I've never drafted a federal court pleading. Common pleas court, I do that for a living. So maybe the standard is different. But this was common pleas court. What I do for a living, this is nonsense. They would say, "What do you mean you're not going to try and find where he lives? You're just going to have the judge say you can serve him by email." I don't know. And maybe it's because Troll is not in the, he's not in the U.S. He's outside of the U.S. technically, though he's in Canada. I don't know.
I was going to say that you said earlier, you put out a notice in the newspaper, that kind of thing. Wouldn't them doing their announcement on YouTube, wouldn't that kind of fall in that same realm of things.
But Troll would have to. They would have to get an acknowledgement from Troll that he actually saw the video.
He kind of sort of did acknowledge it.
Not. He only acknowledged recently that he's been sued, which was after he got served.
Well, from what the little bit that I caught of what he said on his video, it sounds like they may have actually served him.
They did. No, he's been served now.
Okay.
But Joe, that's a good point. Yeah. Yes. Hey. I should be on the TV and Joe should be on your phone. Come on.
No. Doc's always on the TV.
In my defense, I would always put Hez on the TV, and if someone joined him, like Joe, if you had joined him, you'd be on my phone. So fair enough. Fair enough. But you know, and that's a good point, Joe. Yes, of course. If there's, and that's what I won't say the content creator, but that kind of screwed one content creator where he was acknowledging that he knew about the lawsuit on YouTube, and you know, the lawyer was like, "Oh, well, you know." He acknowledged on YouTube that he knows he's being sued, therefore he's been served, which, again, you have to get a judge to put pen to paper, but it kind of is what it is. Who got served? So, FrAuditors or Troll, we're going to watch the video. He acknowledged that he got served, and the judge allowed him to be served via email, which, again, is what it is. I mean, if an attorney admits that he's not going to put forth any effort to try and find the person, I don't think that should not constitute service to me. But again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know everything, but you know, whatever. And by the way, everyone, I just want to make something very clear, very quickly. For those of you that don't know, me even doing this live stream is going to put my channel under a microscope. And the reason being is because this lawyer has an axe to grind with me. He doesn't like me. He's racially attacked me. He's personally attacked me. He's attacked my wife. You know, from day one. So there's a good chance I put this live stream out. He's going to go ahead and sue me. He's going to continue to beg people to reach out to him so that he can represent them so that he can sue me. He's made a pattern of it. He had someone that said he was going to sue me, but he didn't realize I never did a video on him, so he couldn't sue me. But yes. So guys, know that I love you all so much that I'm willing to talk about this. Because I'm putting myself in harm's way. Because guess what? If I get sued by this, yeah, no more Fraudermania. Because I don't have $100,000 to pay for a lawyer filing frivolous lawsuits. So just wanted to put that out there. Anyway, so shall we go to hey GJM? Good evening. So yeah, do you guys want to have a look at the video?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's pull up the video. And by the way, everyone, I do have it. This is going to be a shorter stream. We're just going to watch the video and call it quits. But I do have an announcement at the end of the stream. So stay tuned to the end of the stream.
That's right, folks. Will is pregnant.
No. Fraudermania and Mrs. Fraudermania is not pregnant yet. So.
I think we'll have to know how that happens before that would happen. just my opinion on that, David. I mean,
yeah, we got a point there.
This is the beginning of the video. This guy is suing me. Now the video Troll is epic. He brings up some old clips of DMA looking like a fool. Listen to what DMA actually is trying to argue to City Council.
And have any of you heard of me watching porn in the library? I have, however, said that the benefit of banning it doesn't outweigh the risk to pornography in a library. Banning pornography, the benefits don't outweigh the risk. It would probably take.
I mean, can we just take a moment and just address that?
Well, can we get some context here? What is he talking about? Why is he?
He's talking about the rights to freedom inside a library. And he, on multiple occasions, he acknowledges that he should not be restricted from watching or viewing pornography in a library. Who tries to, what kind of an argument is that?
That is not a good argument. I mean, A, you don't know who's walking around. You might have small children. B, but yes, I think institutions has the right to say no. We're not going to allow that type of material to be viewed here.
Well, it kind of it's kind of the argument of these radical free speech folks. I'm all for free speech, and I'm very much a First Amendment person, but at the same token, time, place, and manner, guys. And, manner in this case, I think, is the screeching problem. You don't, in a place where families are going to be in there, there's going to be underage kids, there's going to be all kinds of other stuff. Why should your right to watch porn outweigh their right to have a safe place for families?
Can we take that a step? Quite honestly, can we take that a step further? Forget about kids. Forget about young people. What about an adult like myself that personally, for religious reasons or moral reasons, will not view pornography? Right. But I have a right to enter a library. So therefore, I should not be subjected to that if I know that the library is a forum where that is not the content that it displays. So, forget about go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, this gets right back to what a lot of the other side argues, and some of our side for that matter. It's just me. My rights, my rights, my rights. Nobody else's. Remember, Dummy Kruger always used to say that.
Right.
And
hey, Oda, right. He might. I don't know. I mean, he was literally more obsessed with me than anyone he actually was suing. And then when I posted on my community post, my wife, when we were on a vacation, then he was obsessed. Like he was like a hater, he was, like that jealous girl in high school that starts dissing that boy that she likes. Yeah. That's what was happening with me. Then he was like calling her like childish name. Like, come on. So I don't know. Maybe he does. If you're watching Randy, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a swell guy, but I'm happily married. So yeah. But yeah, so right. So David, says it well. And it's like I feel as though it's a nonsense argument, but let's try and act like it's a legitimate argument. That yes, someone can watch, adult films or content in a library. What is the nature of the forum itself? That's the original question. What's the purpose of the forum? It's for families, children. There's always a children's section, right?
Mm-hmm.
Families that don't have access to computers to do research, to do whatever the case might be. I'm not even going to go into detail. But to argue that you have a right to view adult rated content simply because it's your right on a forum that was not designed for that purpose, because there are forums designed for that. There are, I'm sorry. This might be.
Can I ask you a question real quick? Back up a little bit. What exactly is DMA suing him for?
Well, he's gonna get to that. That.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's gonna get to that. But I'm just what I'm talking about has nothing to do with the actual lawsuit. Troll put it in the video, and I think it's disgusting that DMA is trying to argue that you can view pornography in a library and it's protected by
that is pretty ridiculous.
Constitution. Like it's just nonsense. So I'll tell you what, let's get to the actual, whatever. But that's ridiculous, and I could go on for hours why that's ridiculous, but whatever.
$10,000-$15,000 to put down as a retainer. If he wants to fight this and take a couple years, all said and done, he might pay $100,000. So he's going to spend more money defending. He's going to spend more money defending this one video than he's made on his entire channel since he started it, basically.
What's up?
So briefly, DMA right there is in essence bragging, as the caption said, that he is going to financially bankrupt Troll by filing this lawsuit if he chooses to defend it. Which again, I've said it before. Newman mocks me for it. No, I said his name. All right, his name is Randall Newman, whatever. When I say that someone files a lawsuit with the sole intention of bankrupting another person or exploiting someone that may have financial gain, that is bad faith litigation. It is. It is. Oh, Frauditors said bad faith litigation filing a lawsuit for someone that has money. When your sole intention is to bankrupt someone, to only target them because they have money, yes. Look at Rule 11. Rule 11 is very clear. That is a sanctionable offense for a lawyer to put pen to paper with that type of a lawsuit. And DMA is admitting that that's what he's doing. I don't know.
Could this, if it was to go to court, could Fraud Patrol turn around and sue for his legal fees?
He should countersue anyway.
Yeah, he can. The problem is the costs will be higher, but possibly. Now, Oda, if he's suing, couldn't all the racial slurs men go against his case? Here's the thing. I can't say publicly on air whether, well, they've already been done. So I'll just say this. Technically, yes, but I can't say exactly how because, all right, I'll spoil it. If Newman ever tries to sue me, I have a perfect defense because of his racial slurs and all of his statements. I have a defense for that. So the answer is yes, but I can't say what they are. You have to just trust me on that one. But go ahead. I think it was, David, you were talking, I think.
No, I was done.
All right, so let's have a look at this lawsuit.
Everybody, in today's video, I can finally talk about the lawsuit that DMA filed against me a few months ago. And you may or may not be aware of this, but I do need your help with this because it's a very unique situation. Make sure you watch the video all the way through so you understand the entire context. So let's talk about first.
Hey, P-Kicker, that's a decent enough argument. You could also argue the fact that YouTube allows for content creators to reuse videos for audio and video remixing. And I promise you, 9 out of these 10 auditors have not turned that feature off. So you can't even say, especially if it's something you retroactively do. And I think Troll mentions it in this video, or I saw it in another video, where in order for there to be a defense to file a copyright lawsuit, the video has to be copyrighted at the time it's posted, not years later. And then
you can't retroactively copyright something. I mean, if it wasn't copyrighted at the time of use, it wasn't copyrighted.
Which
right?
again, I'm not. I don't know copyright law. I'm not a copyright lawyer. I don't know.
Me either.
But,
I was just, it seems
right.
logical.
No, yeah, of course. It's like we're all trying to figure this out together. But again, it's common sense. Hey, you can't retroactively copyright a video 3 years later and then say, hey, I'm going to sue this guy for a video that YouTube reinstated 2.5 years ago, which he'll show up the timeline. And then blah, 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 blah. But anyway, let's have a look.
Why did I delete 1,700 videos? So a few months ago, DMA filed a lawsuit against me, and I realized that his attorney, that I will not name in this video, was soliciting business from other frauditors. It's very clear.
Now, this is bad. This is incriminating. This is borderline stupidity. Because this is textbook evidence of solicitation by an attorney. Attorneys cannot solicit their services to clients. They're not prostitutes, you know? So by tagging people in posts and saying, email me, email me, email me, email me, you know, the lawyer can say, the lawyer can say, oh, you know, I wasn't trying to solicit. I was just asking them to email me because I wanted their opinion. No, these are people that he was trying to recruit as clients. And here's the thing, and you know how I can prove this is the case, fellas? You want to know how I can prove it?
He was doing it against. He was doing it against you.
One of these channels that are tagged came after me attempting to try and sue me or file copyright strikes. I won't say who it is, but that's what happened. And Troll is going to bring out exactly. This lawyer was trying to solicit clients, which you cannot do. And if, well, I won't go any further. Let's have a look.
From these screenshots that he is soliciting business, he's asking other frauditors.
Hey, look who made the cut, everybody. Look who made the cut.
Are you on there?
Hold on. Let's bring Eagle Nick in here.
FrAuditor mania. I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You
There
are
he is.
super.
If they're profiting off you, it might be time to hit back. Who does he tag? FrAuditor mania. You know, that would be a great, like, oh my God. I think I have a new intro in mind just by that.
To email him so he can file a lawsuit on their behalf. So because of that, and because of the economics of this lawsuit, I did not take any chances. So I deleted a massive amount of videos, not because they weren't fair use, but because it would be too expensive to fight 15 lawsuits at once. Keep in mind that just fighting this one lawsuit is going to be extremely expensive. I already spent $12,000 on this and we're just getting started. So I will need your help, but I'll talk about that later on in the video. So if he were to find plenty more frauditors that are willing to sue me, I could have been bankrupt. So I had no choice. I made the difficult decision to delete 1,700 videos. And to this day, I don't regret it because at least the problem was contained. And now...
Oh, and by the way, hold on. Because I know Randall's watching because he doesn't have a life. He's made it clear. He spends 20 hours a day on YouTube. Randall, the link is there. You're not suing me. If you want to come on panel, come on up. Link is there. Come on up. None of us here are being sued by you. I know you want to sue me. You're probably going to try and find a way to sue me. You're going to find a video that I posted 2.5 years ago. Find someone to copyright it and then try and sue me. Okay. But you haven't done that yet because you haven't stooped to that level yet. So link is there. Come on up.
Now I can face it head on. Now, the other thing that you might wonder is why did I not talk about this for several months? Well, the reason why is because I listened to my attorney. When I heard about this, I hired an attorney. I'll talk about it later on in the video. And I was advised not to talk about it. And unlike FrAuditors, I don't believe I'm more intelligent than my attorney. So I will take their advice very seriously. So let's talk about the lawsuit. It is called Cordova versus Uno, which is my last name. And I will leave the case number in the description so you can take a look at the docket. So far, there has been 20.
Whoa! There is another dollar from Nerd Girl Jen's World. There's a word for what that lawyer is doing, mania. It's desperation and it's not cute. Hashtag high doc. Just 1 minute, them there. I got a video for you, them there.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Thank you for the $5. How kind of you. Oda May says, nah, you're good. He said it. I heard it. Come up, Randy. Do it. Maybe Patrick want to come up. Patrick, Patrick's a good guy. I've spoken a bit to Patrick, not a lot. I know he included me in the brief that he filed. I appreciate that. I didn't ask him to. He volunteered, sure. I haven't spoken to him as much. I don't see him actually coming up, but whatever. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa. Troll Media Group for $5 more. How long until he does a video mocking? Tomorrow morning, dude. Tomorrow. Why are you asking this? You know, he's an insecure, jealous man that anytime someone says anything negative about him, he immediately has to make a video, quote unquote, dissing or mocking that person. But at the end of the day, he realizes he's so irrelevant, it doesn't matter. So whatever. But anyway, hey, thanks for the $5, buddy. Hey, hold on. Here you go. This is for you.
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says it. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Well, if you keep this up, you'll be able to go to lunch at McDonald's tomorrow.
Well, listen. The goal, whenever I live stream, the goal is to make enough to take the beautiful wife out to dinner, which I take her out anyway. But then, I'm just, bankrupt because the wife. Listen, I know some people say that she's a plus size buffet eating wife. No, my wife is gorgeous. She deserves the best. So I take her out to the best, and a couple of nice super chats do help. But
Yeah,
I don't get them.
She is a beautiful lady, so that's fine.
Yeah, David, both of these fellas have seen wedding pictures. They know she's a gorgeous lady. They know.
Mm-hmm.
They know. Anyway, let's let's play on. Thank you both. Thank both of you for the super chats. Really appreciate that. Because of this nonsense with Newman, I have been putting videos out because, quite frankly, I don't want to get sued. I'm admitting. No one wants to be sued. Who wants to be sued? So I appreciate all of you. So thank you guys for the super chats. It means a lot.
7 entries, and the last entry is about me getting served by email. The judge allowed it after the lawyer did a request to serve me by email since he was unable to serve me in person. So the judge allowed it. That's perfectly fine.
Troll misspoke. It's not that he was unable to sue you. It's that he never tried. I'm sorry. It was that he was unable to serve you. He never tried to serve you. There's a difference.
Fine. So I have officially been served. I have 3 weeks to respond. I'll talk about that in just a moment. But now we will take a look at the complaint. So I am getting sued for copyright infringement, misrepresentation, and declaration of copyright infringement. So the misrepresentation part is going to be the easiest to toss out. That is completely laughable. I will be able to prove that in seconds, just with a couple screenshots that I did not commit misrepresentation.
And here's the thing. All of these lawsuits are copy and paste. And the same allegations are here. The lawyer does the same thing. It's all copy and paste. Misrepresentation is such a joke of an allegation that's going to be tossed in every one of these cases because the lawyer is trying to make it seem as though that we as content creators intentionally look to try and steal these people's content without even attempting to be covered under the guise of fair use. That's just total horse, you know what? It's total nonsense. So, and David, Joe, I know you're a content creator to a certain extent. You haven't used videos under fair use, but this is it goes to the core for content creators like us that we actually put hours of work into making videos that YouTube agrees with us is covered under fair use, but you have an ambulance chasing lawyer trying to exploit that, trying to bankrupt us.
Yeah, that's just basically what's going on here. This is in my opinion, an attorney that is trying to seek some sort of fame, I guess, some sort trying to really destroy the fair use clause. And the fair use is actually a very good thing in the sense that it's meant to be used when you're criticizing or educating.
Which troll addresses that shortly in the video. David, go ahead. Then Joe, you can finish.
Well, I mean, it's criticism. All the elements of fair use are part of free speech, and I think it's very interesting. Something you said earlier, I wanted to get back to. You were afraid to put out a lot of videos for fear of getting sued. That's exactly what some of these guys are after. They want. I mean, it's censorship by other means.
Which again can be argued well, and I've made it clear. You know, free speech is a protection from government censoring. So technically, and people have said it, there is no free speech on YouTube, technically. Which I agree and I disagree with, whatever. But the point is, as you said, this is an attempt to silence people that criticize, and here's the thing, forget about free speech. Let's go back to fair use. I've posted this on my channel. I've addressed this. I've explained this, that the standard of fair use is videos have to be for educational purposes, which I don't educate people. I'm not an educator. I'm not. But criticism and repurposing. Now, I did a video yesterday on one of the mics where I asked my audience to explain to me how I can repurpose dead air. Because how many videos do I post? Do all of us post? Where it's like minutes of dead air, because that's all FrAuditors post, dead air. But we're told we can be sued for posting their dead air, which, God, it's such a dumb, such a nonsense, whatever. But again, the standard is criticism or repurposing. Now, Newman claims that I said that all we have to do is play a whole video from FrAuditors and then end by saying, I disagree. Those two words, and that alone is fair use. Newman claims that's what I said or I believe, which is not true. It's not true.
No, you interrupt her more than most other people.
I do. I talk a lot in my videos. I do. And look, it's my audience likes. People have said you talk too much. I say, hey, look, I have to do this so I don't get copyright struck. There's a reason why I've only been copyright struck one time on the 350 videos on my channel. I'm sure people have tried to do it, and YouTube says, nope, he talks too much in his video. So you can't copyright strike him. He talks a lot. But the point is, the standard is, again, criticism and repurposing. We all do that. It's very clear. But you're trying to sue us because while a platform like YouTube, and here's the thing, Newman has indicated he doesn't care that YouTube puts videos back up instead of, you're covered by fair use. Newman's like, fair use. It's fair use. We believe it's not fair use. That's Exhibit A. And the judge will look at the fact that the platform that the video is posted on, indicated by their attorney, their copyright review board, that it's covered by fair use. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys have anything to add to that, but yeah.
Well, it's interesting. I don't know. It's interesting that this gets right down. I mean, at least philosophically, gets right down to some of the very basic things that we don't like about these guys. I hate to be trite, but rules for thee, not for me. I mean, that really is what a lot of this is about. They don't want to be criticized while they criticize other people.
But the other thing is, if you think about it, right? Troll's going to mention this, but there are cases where other FrAuditors will reuse their videos with less commentary than we use, and they don't care. The only reason why they are trying to sue us or oppress our right to freedom of expression, which is what it is because we disagree with what they're saying and their feelings are hurt. So let's just play on, if you don't mind, I'm sorry, Joe, you were going to say something?
Yeah, I was going to say that statement about the other fraudsters putting their videos up. In a lot of those cases, all they're doing is putting the video up and playing it. No commentary other than maybe a quick introduction of, oh, this is a new channel I found.
Right.
And,
So,
and,
my good.
yeah. So yes. If DMA wants to go after FrAuditors for copyright infringements on his channel, I think he needs to go after every person that ever puts any videos up of his, including other fraudsters who put up a whole video that is exactly
Right.
that.
So, and here's the thing, right? So,
hey, well, one other thing, real quick. Part of their argument has also reeked of this whole idea of there's some sovereign citizen stuff that crawls into this. I mean, like, my name is copyrighted. You can't use my name. And they're not exactly saying it, but they're certainly implying it.
Yeah,
something to ponder anyway.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it's a comparison that you look at both and it's like, yeah, it's a mirror image of each other. So here's what it is. Now,
you know, and I'm not sure if that's what's going on in this case, but just in general is what I was getting at. With
right.
that.
I understand. It's yeah. We talked for hours about that. I want to address CyberAct. That's just for memes. You know, like Newman living in Bangkok. I don't actually believe that Newman is dating a ladyboy. I don't. It's simply a meme because that's the stereotype. Which, whatever.
It does raise questions. I will say that.
Well,
a lot of that goes back to John Mark Carr when he claimed he was the person that killed John Benet Ramsey and was flown over, and he was living in Bangkok, and he happened to be doing some of that stuff. But, I mean, that's where the meme comes from. There's not a whole lot to that.
Well, I'll just say this, and a subscriber mentioned this to me, and we both knew history. I want you fellas, don't say it live. What is Bangkok, Thailand, or Thailand in general most notorious for? That's not ladyboys. Don't say it on air. There's something that Thailand is incredibly notorious for that I know some people are speculating that's what this guy's involved with, which I won't say what it is. No, whoever just would know. No,
I mean, come on. I don't know if that's fair. That's fair to even speculate about, because I mean, who knows?
Do you know what I'm getting at, David?
Yeah, but he may just be living there. Who knows? Maybe he married a lady from there. Who knows? I mean, there could be a lot of legitimate reasons too. I mean, who knows?
So, Doc, what you just commented? No, not that. Something else, which I just commented in the
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Research it. It's real. It's the biggest country in the world where that's notorious, but it's under the radar because our government doesn't address it. Whatever. I'm not going to get into that. All right. Let's get back on track, guys. I'm sorry. I talk a lot. I don't want FrAuditors to sue me for using his video. Oh, okay. Go on. Let's carry on.
I'm not going to get into my legal strategies, but trust me, that is not concerning whatsoever. Now, the copyright infringement, he is suing us for 3 videos. And my videos are always fair use because I am criticizing him. And of course, to show the event that happened, I have to use some of his videos so I can show people what I'm talking about. Now, I'm doing commentary, I'm adding memes, and I'm criticizing his behavior during his audits. It's also worth mentioning that one of these 3 videos is past the statute of limitation as it was recorded and he knew about it in February 2022. So there's definitely an issue there when it comes to statutes of limitations. The other video...
No, so, Troll, not statutes of limitation. Come on, dude. Statute of limitations. Statutes.
A statute is a law. A statute is a big tall thing.
Well, I just know something though. So apparently, FrAuditors is using Secret Labs gaming chair, and I will say that I use Secret Labs gaming chair at my desk too. They are highly comfortable, and if you spend many hours sitting in a chair at a desk, that's the chair you want.
Well, here's the thing. It's funny because a lot of people don't know. I'll explain on my channel, my live streams. I sit in a folding chair, which is not comfortable, which is why I'm always like, I gotta end. We gotta wrap this up, guys. But I am gonna buy a folding chair because my work circumstances are changing in a couple of weeks. So, what's the name of this chair, Joe?
Secret Lab.
Secret Lab computer chair.
Yeah. Just Google Secret Lab, and they do chairs and desks.
You guys, not for nothing, but we've kind of wandered a little off topic.
Sorry, David, I'm sorry. We like to ramble. So hold on. Troll Media Group. How can you copyright videos of yourself committing crimes? Look. And here's the thing. If you look at these lawsuits, Newman in all these lawsuits says, they want a jury trial. Why would you want a jury? Because the first defense is having a jury watch these auditors harass people. And then say, okay, so this guy called out my crap behavior and harassing an old lady or pepper spraying an old lady. Give me millions of dollars, guys. It makes no sense. Let's play on.
Are within the 3-year period. They were late 2022 and early 2023. So now I will tell you why I believe these actions are anti-free speech retaliation lawsuits. I got sued in June. I was the first one. And shortly after, many members of my community started getting these lawsuits. There is Helping Hands versus Gurkha. There is Cordova versus Doe. And there's also Liberty Troll LLC versus Reed. So these all involve anti-First Amendment auditors. And I want to remind you, we only call out the bad ones who are getting sued because they are calling out First Amendment auditors. Now, there are other channels that react and use First Amendment auditor content, but they agree with them. Those channels are not getting sued, even though they are committing the exact same content theft that these auditors are accusing us of committing. And in some cases, they are providing way less commentary. Let me show you a couple of these examples. So let me show you this example. This guy is reacting to videos from Denver Metro Audits. You can see here that it's the exact same video that Denver Metro Audits has on his channel. He's not getting sued. Why? Because he agrees with him. And let me give you another example. You have this content creator, News Now Ninja, who took the same video that I got sued for. He put way less commentary. He only interjected once besides the intro and the outro. And he's not getting sued. Why? Because he is agreeing with Denver Metro Audits. He is agreeing with First Amendment auditors. Therefore, he will not get sued, even though he is not transforming the video at all. In this case, he's actually cannibalizing the views from Denver Metro Audit because they are in the same genre. You see.
And that's the whole point. We give a differencing of opinion, which has a different audience. The first time I ever covered this lawsuit, about 4 months ago, that was my big argument, that we have two different audiences. You cannot argue that we are taking views from DMA's audience when we are posting videos to a different audience.
Yeah,
we
the
don't have the same
market theft argument is never going to work. I never understood that one.
But that's a major element in the lawsuit, yo. Like that's a big thing that DMA is trying to argue. Oh, well, he took so many hundreds of dollars in views from my video for posting it. No. The audience is a different audience that will not watch your videos, will only watch your videos if they're being critiqued or criticized. That's a different audience. There are people on my channel that will say, I can't watch auditor videos, only anti-auditors channels that blah, 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 blah.
And I'm one of these people. I cannot watch the original Frauditor channel. Just the amount of dead air that we're dealing with, the amount of stupidity that's coming out of their mouth.
I don't want to give them satisfaction. I don't want to give them the views.
Yeah, all of that. Now, GJM, your argument, it's plausible, but it's wrong, and it's going to be addressed. And I think Troll breaks this down perfectly. in a moment or two. I don't think this has anything to do with money with this lawyer, but let's play on.
My channel is a different viewpoint on these videos. It's not the same genre. We don't have the same audience. I'm not hurting their views because people come to me for my commentary. They want to see my analysis on this situation and they want to hear the criticism. All right, so this next segment is extremely important because we are about to talk about the economics of this lawsuit. You see, when you get sued for copyright, the worst thing that can happen to you is if you are hit with attorney fees and statutory damages. There is another lawsuit right now that's going on, which is H3H3, Ethan Klein versus several content creators, and he explained it very well in his video.
One thing about copyright you should know is that you got to register it before you publish to be eligible for statutory damages and attorney's fees, which is the main biting force of a copyright infringement lawsuit. Well, I'm happy to tell you guys now, I, Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress. Some of you guys out there sweating?
So Ethan Klein registered his video before publishing it because he was anticipating that he would be filing a copyright infringement lawsuit. And that means that if he wins, he is not only going to get his attorney fees back, but he's also going to get statutory damages, which could be a boatload of cash. Now, let's find out if DMA registered his video before publishing it or within the 3 months period. So let's take a look at the timeline of events because this is very important. In 2022, DMA's videos were published. In 2022 to 2023, my reaction videos were published. In certain cases, it was months after the original video was published. In 2023, my videos were taken down through copyright strikes. And of course, 2 weeks later, the videos were reinstated.
Here's the thing. That's a great question. And I don't have, and I'm thinking all of that too. Because what, if it's a federal lawsuit, maybe. That's why you got to confirm with an actual attorney that handles these cases, the international type federal lawsuits over copyright cases. I don't know. Because again, he's in Canada. Like, in a civil matter, like, we would even try and collect, in the States, property or whatever in Canada. We have no clue how to do it. So that's a good question.
And there's got to be some jurisdictional problems with this whole thing. I mean, the plaintiff's attorneys in Bangkok and the defendants in Toronto, and they file the suit in the United States. How does that work?
I'm sure it's happened before. It's just we just don't know what it is or how it works. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And Strange Year, sorry. Stefan said, Newman wants to make a name by winning some cases to go out offer his services to major channels. Here's the problem with that. As an attorney, you want to handle yourself in a way. The other channels look at you as an upstanding whatever. Newman has handled himself in a way where he looks like the biggest, excuse my language, biggest asshole lawyer on YouTube. No large channel will want to associate with that. Even if they like what he says, if they think that he's good, yada, yada. No channel wants that negative publicity on their name. And Newman did that because Newman thought that all of these big auditor channel, what's his name? Long Island Audits, Georgia Transparency, NH Now Press, News Press, whatever his name is. What's the other one? That's what I'm thinking. I'm looking right at him. Chili. Well, Chili is technically representing him. What's the other channel?
You kind of named them.
Big channel.
Your Goat Boy.
Not Audit.
Is Goat Boy that
not
big?
Audit them. Oh wow, I'm looking right at him. Anyway, so the point is, it's like he thought that he would be the next legal eagle. Well, no. So no actual legitimate channel is going to want Newman representing them. Anyway.
Now, if you fast forward 2 years later, so there's no action for several
Liberty
years.
Troll, that's
fast forward 2 years later, on March 6, 2025, the plaintiff's video was registered. And then in June 2025, just before the end of the statute of limitations, just under the 3-year mark, that's when the lawsuit is filed. So the plaintiff is asking for attorney fees in his complaint, even though it is proven that he is not entitled to get attorney fees or statutory damages. What he would get if he were to win is actual damages. Now, for actual damages, you would have to calculate how much money did my videos cost him. And the answer is very simple. 0, because they're fair use. 0, because we have a different audience. But let's humor him for a second. Let's say that I was guilty and my videos cost him business, which they didn't. It would be the amount of money that I made on those videos. Now, you might ask yourself, well, how much money did I make on those videos? And the answer is around $500 per video. So one of them made $750 and the other 2, I don't have access to the data, but I know it was less. So now we are getting to the heart of the issue. Why are these auditors filing lawsuits and spending tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers if the only upside is $1,500? Well, the answer is that they are not spending tens of thousands of dollars on lawyers because they found one lawyer who is willing to work on a contingency basis. So how do I know that DMA doesn't have the funds to pay this lawyer the tens of thousands of dollars this would normally cost? It's because DMA has admitted himself.
Can we take a moment and acknowledge someone with 287,000 subscribers can't even make $1,000 in a GoFundMe that he posted 2.5 years ago?
What?
And his last donation was 6 months ago. He's been he's been live streaming and posting videos about this incessantly for the last 4 months. You're telling me none of his followers will donate? That's nonsense.
I mean, I was just going to say, hey, it's time for him to take some lessons from our favorite grifter, Chris Ryder. Just saying. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's no Odame. You did not bring his unhinged self here. I'm waiting. Randy boy, I know you're watching. Come on up. We're here to. We're not gonna look, Randy. We are gentlemen here. Well, David is. I don't know about Joe, but we're gentlemen here. Yeah.
I'm a crazed redneck. I'm a crazed redneck. So no.
Well, I can't speak for Joe. I'll speak for David and I. We are gentlemen. Come up. We'll have a civilized conversation. I know you like calling me names and making racial slurs and being misogynistic. We're not going to do that to you. We just want to have a conversation because, again, I would like to know, and I've asked this before. Number one, what is the standard in your mind that determines what fair use actually is? Number one. And number two, in this case, why are you putting things in the wherefore clause that you know legally you cannot ask for? Very interesting question. Anyway.
Multiple times that he is flat broke. He is in credit card debt. He's actively selling his condo so he can get out of credit card debt. On top of that, he has this fundraiser over here that's been going on for a couple years that is supposed to help him, I guess, not get a job and continue to do his activism. So far, he has got $900 out of a $20,000 goal. And he has said multiple times that he is completely broke. His channel doesn't make much money. And there's no way he would be able to afford an attorney up front for this kind of lawsuit. Because once again, the economics do not make sense. You do not spend tens of thousands of dollars to get $1,500 at the end of a lawsuit. It just...
And Troll is going to get into it in a moment. But you will learn that this lawyer that you guys like making fun of actually is footing the bills for DMA. And I'll explain why after Troll explains it. Because I know a little something that a lot of you don't know. And I'll explain.
It doesn't add up. So if you've been following along, you might ask yourself, well, why is this attorney doing this? Why is he spending all this time filing these lawsuits if he's not getting statutory damages at the end, he's not getting attorney fees at the end, and he's not getting that much money up front because his clients are broke? So why is he doing this? Well, the answer is very simple, and it's pretty surprising, actually. He is doing this for clout. You see, at the same time as these lawsuits got filed, he started a YouTube channel where he was discussing his lawsuits with his clients, and he got, I believe, 500 subscribers, over 100 videos. So that was the purpose. It was to get...
Not even. He's not even at 500 subs yet. Again, he assumed he would be the next legal eagle with 30,000 subscribers. You know, I mean, he aligned himself with three large channels. Liberty Troll, that has what, 120 or 130,000 subs, I think. DMA, 250,000 subs, and Chili with 700,000 subs, I think. So he thought, hey, I'll be the next legal eagle. I'll be the next big lawyer with these lawsuits. But you can't even get to 500 subscribers over 4 months, which, by the way, dude, 500 subscribers, you don't even make ads revenue on your videos, which don't get any views. Yeah, okay, when you post videos waddling around Thailand by yourself, you'll get 2,000 or 3,000 views, but that pays nothing. Your actual videos get 200 or 300 views each. You're not going to make a penny off of YouTube because YouTube says your content is so garbage that you're irrelevant. I mean, you do realize that, right? I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know. Oh, he is over. Oh, I'm sorry. He's over 500 views or 500 subscribers now. I apologize. It's been a few weeks since I've been on his channel. But fellas, like, explain to me, like, you know, take it away. Like, what do you guys think? I don't know.
It has to be about clout. I mean, there's definitely no money in it for anybody, so it has to be about clout. He's probably looking to be YouTube famous. Just
yeah, probably.
Yeah. And if you know, if that's why he wants it, great, go for it, buddy. But you know, be careful how you get in there, because
So Oda I don't think he cares about making, and that's true, Like, he, you know what it was? At first, he thought he was going to have a big YouTube channel where he was going to, have thousands of views, people praising him and, giving legal expertise. But then once he realized he wasn't going to make on YouTube, then he said, okay, all right, fine. I'll just be total jerk and just make fun of people, curse at people, and, all those weird things. So, yeah, I agree with that. I agree. All right, let's play on.
Get a presence on YouTube and make a name for himself on YouTube. Now, I absolutely refuse to give you guys this channel name because that's what he's after. He wants attention, and I will not give it to him. So these lawsuits are just a way for him to get attention on YouTube and to grow his channel. At least that's my opinion, because at the end of the day, there's no other explanation. These lawsuits don't make any sense financially. He started a YouTube channel, therefore that must be the only reason, because who would put in years of work to get $1,500 at the end? None of this makes sense other than if you realize that it's for clout. So that's the situation we're dealing with. It's 1 in a billion, because trust me, in my opinion, I don't believe any other lawyer would take these cases. It doesn't make sense financially unless you're getting all the money up front, which we know it's not the case. So let me make something abundantly clear. Even though this lawsuit economically doesn't make sense at all for the lawyer, this is a very real lawsuit with real consequences. Imagine if I were just to ignore this and pretend that none of this is happening. I could get a default judgment entered against me, and then they could put a lien on my car, a lien on my house, they could garnish my bank account, And I don't want that. I didn't do anything wrong, so I need to fight it. So the plaintiff fully understands the financial disadvantage that I'm in right now. I have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to defend myself. Meanwhile, he doesn't. And he seems to think that I'm just going to roll over.
I don't know if he spoke to an attorney. I feel like he's probably just not going to acknowledge it. He's just going to accept the default judgment. That's kind of the way it seems like it's going right now. He's just going to say, screw it, because I mean, he's going to have to pay. It would probably take him $10,000, $15,000 to put down as a retainer if he wants to fight this. And then, you know, after litigation and everything, you know, it's going to take a couple years. All said and done, he might pay $100,000. So he's going to spend more money defending. He's going to spend more money defending this one video than he's made on his entire channel since he started it, basically.
Which is another interesting argument, because DMA is arguing that Troll is going to spend more money trying to fight this lawsuit than it's worth. In essence, is what he's saying. He's saying he's going to spend all this money trying to defend a lawsuit when he should just settle. But here's the thing. Newman and these auditors, they don't actually try to settle. They try to exploit or extort the content creator. How do I know this?
Drag it out and drag it out.
No, not even that. I won't say the content creator, good friend of mine, but I won't say who that's being sued. He has posted a couple of shorts of DMA, and DMA is suing him for videos that total $31. Yet, DMA in this LOL year is suing him for statutory damages. Okay. And here's the thing. This content creator said, look, you want the $30? I'll give you the $30 and I'll pledge to never put videos out about you. You know what they said? No, we're suing you in court. Explain to me how that is not you attempting to financially bankrupt someone. Explain to me how you're not demonstrating that your goal isn't resolving litigious litigation. It's simply saying, look, I'm going to hide behind this lawyer that, quite frankly, is hiding behind his ability to file lawsuits to exploit a group of people that he just doesn't like. Because I'm assuming Newman is pro-auditor. You know, I know he's living in a house with 5 or 6 ladyboys, so he hasn't seen an audit for a while. But I'm guessing when he was ever in the States, maybe he likes. I don't know. But anyway, that is the textbook definition of proving why this is bad faith litigation or these are frivolous lawsuits, because you don't even try and settle. Control just said. DMA said, and Troll reiterated, I would spend tens of thousands of dollars trying to litigate this out. I would rather resolve this out of court. I'll pay you the money that I took from videos. But DMA, in essence, is saying, no, we want you to spend the money litigating it, which is 10 times
they have
the actual damages.
Yeah, DMA doesn't realize they have an obligation to meet and confer.
They have an obligation, but they haven't met the obligation. They'll say to the judge, oh, well, we said, pay us $30,000 for $1,200 in damages, and which is bull, you know what? Nonsense. One content creator, I won't say who it is, said he was going to sue me. I had 4 videos up of his. The total damages, I tallied it up, was $91. I paid him the $91, took the videos down. He did go back and say, oh, I'm going to sue you anyway because my lawyer said I could sue you retroactively. Good play, Newman, idiot. But no, videos are gone. Paid him the $90. I mean, imagine filing a federal lawsuit for $405 and then litigating this out over $91. It's so... I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking.
Well, if there was a legitimate principle being defended here, Maybe. Okay, I can maybe see that, but I don't understand for the life of me what the principle is being defended here.
That's a good question. What is being defended here? What are they fighting for? And at the end of the day, it seems like all they're fighting for is to hurt someone.
And that's the definition of a vexatious lawsuit.
Vexation. And here's the thing. And apparently, careful, David, Newman will make a bunch of videos about you.
No, I'm just saying. Someone maybe he can come on here and explain it to me. Maybe I'm something I'm not getting.
I listen. That's what I keep saying. I say instead of making videos mocking content creators like mine, instead of mocking my wife or making fun of me, come and explain to us what, in your mind, the standard is for fair use. What the standard is for reusing people's videos. For what exactly fair use should stand for. But no, he doesn't want to do that. He just wants to say, "Oh, come on, biggest scumbag bootlicking trow." I'm sorry, I was Eagle next. Sorry, I'm sorry. The biggest scumbag bootlick. Oh, actually, wait, I might have that video here. Now I think about it. But play flat derbs. Which one, Victoria? I played. Does he have a super recent one? I played his last two, but the last one maybe 3 weeks ago. If he has one that's like today or yesterday, I'll play it. Hold on 1 second. All right, just a minute, guys. So, just a minute, guys. We're gonna have a quick video from our sponsor, the sponsor of our channel. Just a minute, please.
Y'all be sure to let that bootlicking crow FrAuditor mania know. Eagle Nick Audis just got through eating breakfast and got a few of those grits stuck in my teeth and some of that bacon and that dar toast. Cause Eagle Nick Audis thinks it is completely disrespectful. It is completely
Sorry, guys. That was the sponsor of our channel. He posted it again of Randy. Oh God, hold on. We will finish this video, Victoria. I'm gonna look it up on my phone, and we're gonna absolutely have a look at that. Let's finish this video, guys, and then I'm gonna cut out where Troll is grifting. I don't, the Troll made it clear that I'm a scumbag content creator. So yeah, if he's not gonna support me, I'm not supporting him in any way. Screw him. But anyway, let's finish the video.
So you guys heard that little arrogant laugh at the end. He's extremely happy with the fact that I will have to spend tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, to defend myself against this. He's expecting me to just roll over and accept the default judgment. Well, that is not going to happen. I have 2 young daughters. I have a wife. I have family that I take care of, and I cannot allow this bully to do this to me unchallenged. So I will fight this tooth and nail. I will not settle, and I have already started the process of fighting this. Matter of fact, I started at day 1. So as you can see from the screenshots behind me, when I first heard about this, I hired the attorney. So as you can see from the screenshots behind me, when I first heard about this, I hired the attorney Patrick Darcy in Irvine for several consultations. That was $2,000, $2,800 USD. Then a few weeks ago, I hired Stephen Vondren, and I dropped a retainer of $1,500 USD, and that was 2,200 Canadian, and that was for unrelated matters. Basically, it's copyright abuse that's happening on my Bodycam channel that I still need to handle. But now, just today, the payment was processed for the retainer for this case. So Stephen Vondren is officially representing me in this case, and the retainer was $5,000 USD, which is 7,200 Canadian. So in total, I have spent $12,000 Canadian in the last couple months dealing with this. Unfortunately, this is how the court system works in America. It's just really unfortunate. Even though this lawsuit is worth $1,500 at most, I will have to spend tens of thousands of dollars to defend it.
So I'll stop there because he's going to start grifting here. But I have a serious question. And fellas and audience, objectively, if Fraud or Troll or any content creator, if I were to be sued and I win the lawsuit, right? And I get a judgment on my behalf saying, DMA, you are wrong. Fraud or troll or fraud or mania is right. And then I sue for damages, which is attorney fees, attorney fees, right?
Right.
And the court says, all right, troll. Then and the court says, okay, DMA, you have to pay fraud or mania all of his attorney fees, which could be $20,000. Do you think DMA would jump and pay those attorney fees?
Good luck getting any money. Good luck getting any money from him. I mean, he'll just be owing you for the rest of his life. Period. I mean, just the dude doesn't have any money.
These frauditors would not pay a dime if I actually if a judgment was in my behalf and they were told that, hey, you guys are BS, and then I were to sue them for damages for attorney fees, yes. No judge would not sign off on it. But then they wouldn't pay me a penny. You know?
The one thing you could probably do is probably garnish income from somewhere. Maybe you get a judgment where you can garnish this income from YouTube or something.
Actually, that doesn't even work because most income is protected.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing, David. We'll take it a step further. You're correct, but even if it's not protected, if you work wherever, it takes so long, and it's such a dragging process to garner someone's wage. It's such a dragging thing. It's something that takes a long time to actually be able to establish, and then you would have to be someone making millions of dollars for you to actually see actual legitimate money come in. So it's he can take a default judgment and garner my wages. Well, the employer of whatever the person's establishment isn't going to pay them $20,000 a month. So it's they'd make what, maybe $100 a month, 110. It's not. It's not any. It's nonsense. All of this is nonsense. All of it is.
Bring up my picture for a minute. That kind of says everything that needs to be said about these lawsuits.
Sorry, just a minute, please. Oh, is that Newman's butt? What is this?
It's a needle in a haystack.
That's great. David, email that to me, please. Email this to me. That's so good.
Hey, David, I'm not sure, but I think we'll like that particular picture.
That's good. No, that's good. That's good. That's. Huh? Well, I don't want to look at you. Why am I looking at you?
Well, because I'm a good-looking guy.
You're not.
When did that happen?
When
allegedly in Minecraft. I'm a good-looking guy, allegedly in Minecraft.
Your wife has never said this. Anyway,
well, I'll take your word for it.
All right. So, I mean, fellas, maybe.
Hey, now, my wife has horrible eyesight. What are you talking about? She thinks I'm very good-looking.
Well, good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good to know that a couple of us, our wives think we're gorgeous. So,
Yeah. Well, let's face it. We probably got faces only that mamas would love.
That's true. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put a 1 in the chat if you want to call it quits, or put a 2 in the chat if you want to just have binge watch just for a few minutes of FrAuditors live stream. Because if you want to binge watch a FrAuditors live stream, I have one ready to just kind of just have a peek at just for a few minutes. I mean, we're not going to be here any later than another half hour. Yeah, you want to just binge watch?
Which fraud are we going to binge watch?
Yeah, which one? That's what I was wondering too.
So, it depends.
Hey, Victoria.
Oh, we got a couple of 2s. Oh, all right. Yeah. I mean, the wife hasn't called me yet. So yeah, I think I might have a good couple of 2s. Oh, okay. Hey, listen. If y'all want to stay, you got to leave a $1 super chat. Eagle Nick.
Oh, great. Now everybody's leaving.
Sorry, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Oh, great. Now everyone's leaving. Way to go there, Will.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yeah, Eagle Nigger. So Wanda Mize apparently is out of jail, and he live streamed for about 3 hours, and I was just like, "Yo, like, dude, just kept going on and on." And he was
wow. I guess he learned how to use a computer in jail.
No, he's out.
Did he film himself writing down a complaint?
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to. Oh my god! Like, well,
that still has to go down as the world's stupidest frauditor video. Oh wow, that one I still can't believe. What was it 43 minutes and then writing?
53. David, I counted.
I don't know now. Jeremiah Payne's arrest video, where basically he stayed on after he was arrested. The live stream kept on continuing over the weekend.
Well, Joe, that's different. Dude had no control. If dude could have stopped the live stream, he would have. God, I don't know this guy's name. Wanda Robert Mills Jr. knew his audience was watching him for almost an hour, writing out a complaint and put it in the video to make money off of it.
Yeah, of course. There's the ever popular "I got law books."
Oh yeah. There was a new one that apparently he got thrown out of DMV. Lucky Laptops. Ooh, he was irate.
Recently,
he's kind of always irate, isn't he?
He's always.
I'm gonna have a look.
That little troll.
I'm gonna have a look, and I'll do a video on it. But let's just have a look at Wanda for a couple of minutes, fellas. Let's have a look. So Odame, his channel is Wanda. It says it right there. Wanda Mize is live. Wanda WANDA space MISE. That's his channel.
Driving is not a privilege.
Oh God. Hold on. You start with driving is not a privilege. Hold on.
Be off your business by citing you with all these infractions that make no sense, and they won't protect you. You're not getting any protection. At least when people paid the mafia offered some sort of protection. Well, this mafia don't offer you nothing but grievance and another debt and another bill to pay. You're always paying for something.
Oh, can I just interrupt already? Can I just interrupt?
And prosecution is for profit.
Go for it.
One was, if you don't want to pay the government extra money, quit breaking the law. It's just that simple.
There's a thought.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. My gosh. Dude causes all the problems for himself, and yet it's the government's fault. Okay, whatever. Help me make sense. Make this make sense. Go ahead, Wanda. Explain this to me.
Everything says that no government agency should ever profit from anything, but it's all profit.
Oh, Wanda.
That's right. The more money they take, the less free you are. Exactly.
Let's see. How do they pay for the roads? How do they pay for?
This from the same guy who thinks that anyone who works.
When you talk about the privileges and things that the government offers, privileges. Driving is a privilege. It's not a privilege.
And
I don't care what anybody says. Driving is not a privilege.
It is a privilege. It's not a right.
The state wants a part of everything. So when you accept a privilege and you contract for the privilege, then you don't even own your vehicle. When you pay property tax, you don't own your home. The government's part owner, and they'll take it from you. Don't give them any money, and they'll take it from you.
Okay, I tell you what, Wanda. Why don't you?
That's why everybody needs to understand how the government operates. If you don't understand how they operate, they're going to take advantage of you. I mean, these are not honorable people.
He sounds more sovereign than a frauditor right now.
We're dealing with a bunch of crooks, and it's our duty to know. We have to understand. They don't have to understand anything.
Get off our road. Stop getting
They
welfare.
get away with it. In fact, their ignorance
Not benefiting from
allows
anything.
qualified immunity to protect them. Even though the ignorance that they're displaying, a child should know. A child should understand it.
And I bet you a child does understand it.
They'll follow along with it. They'll protect
a whole lot better than he does.
Because if anybody admits any wrongdoing or any error on any state actor's part, then they know they open themselves up to liability. And then they want to tell you how much you can sue for. I mean, I've seen people do 30 years in prison and get a few $1 million. Well, life is one thing you cannot buy back.
So I got to interrupt again. I got
time you can't buy back.
All right, go for. I mean, he's very controversial. So go ahead. Hey guys, guys, where are the super chats? I need $2 to take my wife to dinner tomorrow. Come on, help me out here. Come on. Go ahead. Guys.
So all I want to just say here, there is someone watching this guy who's thinking that he is the smartest thing in the world.
That is true.
That is so scary.
Watch his comment section. There are people in his comment section when this was happening today. Wanda Mize for president. Wanda, we need you on government administrative panels. Like what? Wanda, we need you to be the spokesman for America. What? Imagine if this.
I'm just gonna say this: if something like that ever happened, yeah, I'm moving. I'm moving.
If this face is the face for the Secretary of State, imagine. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh my.
Oh my God! Imagine if this was the face. Hold on, this is gonna be a thumbnail. I'm gonna screenshot it. There you go. A screenshot. That's a thumbnail. Absolutely a thumbnail.
Yeah, boy. You know what that says to me? That picture. Wanda Mize for president.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
In trouble now.
What price do you put on your life? Yeah, Lynn. You're right. Only I would leave the right off of the end. I say status or, Hey, Brick. OTVO, good to see you. So I've got a lot going on. I still got 3 cases. I got 2 more cases in Marion County. I got my case in Danville, which originally started in Brownsburg due to an unlawful traffic stop. I'm sure a lot of you seen how that went. Yes, Lynn. Yes, driving means you're in commerce. Hates pigs. Good to see you.
Driving does not mean you're in commerce. Where did they get this crap?
Well, we are talking about people.
So the way I handle court is I challenge and I question everything. I don't answer questions. In fact, the first hearing before I got convicted, the administrator wouldn't answer anything. I tried to ask him what the court was operating under. I tried to explain to the court that I don't understand their procedures. The only thing I understand is I don't believe they have jurisdiction and authority over me, and I'd like them to prove it. Every time I go to court, I want them to prove it. Also, every time I go to court, I tell them, bring a TV out here. Let's pull up Wanda Mize on YouTube, and let's see what's going on.
What they will see is a redneck hillbilly whose name is Doc Lanou screaming, cussing, yelling at police officers for no reason. There are 2 of Wanda's most recent videos on his channel are him screaming and cursing at police officers for hours on end for no reason whatsoever. Yet Wanda says, pull my channel up and see what it's about. All right, Wanda.
Be careful what you wish for, buddy.
Careful what you wish for, Jack. Okay.
My video evidence was denied in my court hearing, even though after 2 years ago, the administrator back then demanded the prosecutor produce my videos within 2 weeks. But now all of a sudden, during this forced bench trial, that was another thing. My paid attorney, the attorney that Team DLZ helped finance for me, he went into court, turned my trial by jury into a bench trial, and then recused himself from my case.
Oh,
So when I went to court, I didn't know
very
what was going to
bad.
happen. I thought it was going to be continued out, and it wasn't. In fact, the court clerk, when I went in to check in, the court clerk said this to me. She said, one of two things are going to happen today. You're either going to proceed pro se, which means I'll be accepting jurisdiction of the court and basically bound to Article 1 rules and procedures with no understanding of their rules and procedures.
So basically,
no admittance to where I can find their rules and procedures or what the court was even prosecuting me under, what jurisdiction, if it was common law or admiralty law, because those are the only two things that's recognized in the Constitution. And once again, the Constitution is something they wrote.
So
I didn't accept the Constitution. I don't accept anything that I didn't create.
That an attorney that
I don't
DLC paid for recused himself.
That's what they wrote. I don't accept that.
Says a lot about him.
But as far as Constitution goes, admiralty or common law, that's what you act in court under. And once again, there's nothing in Article 1 that says that that Article 1 was even established to prosecute anybody under common law or admiralty law. But if you look at the way the system wants you to believe that Article 1 courts are Constitution, state Constitution, they always have to follow federal, but state Constitution, common law, or statutes. Now, when you get into statutes, that's where the problem is, because statutes are contract commerce law. I say law, but it's really not law, but that's how they label it. They label it commercial law.
This guy is a complete fan. Where does he
Why
live?
they don't label it
Fantasyland or Mars?
Commercial procedure is beyond me, but I guess law seems like it has more.
Will is here. I'm sorry. The wife needed me for a second. Are you guys talking? I'm sorry. Will did not fall asleep, Stefan. Okay? Will did not fall asleep.
Okay, well, I was going to just say this. Earlier, Wanda Mize was talking about how DOC got him an attorney for his court case, and then the attorney basically recused himself.
Well, yeah, because he had no... Yeah, because the attorney realized this guy was an extremist. So what else can he do, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like, guys, don't throw your hat with this dude, okay? He's going to be bad for you.
Well, and I don't, these guys, I didn't realize he was quite this much of a sovereign citizen. But, I mean, if he doesn't want to pay taxes, he doesn't want to register his vehicle, fine. Don't drive on the roads. Don't get welfare. Don't benefit from any public health. Don't benefit from anything else. Just go live in the woods. I mean, what is he trying? And this thing about city, all government employees don't pay income taxes because they're paid with taxes is the stupidest thing I have ever heard in my life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Where do they get this crap?
They get it from their mamas.
There's more weight and more authority, and it's more believable. And statutes are contract. So if you're contracted to the government,
hey, Will, I got a recommendation for a poll.
Supposedly you are part of these statutes, and you're regulated by these statutes.
My mouse is freezing. Go ahead.
So I got a recommendation for a poll. It's more of a little hypothetical question, but do you think the first SOVSIT, the person that came up with this idea, did he really truly believe it, or was this a grift for him?
You mean the first ever documented sovereign citizen?
Yeah, first person that ever came up with the idea of being a SOVSIT and the whole ideology. Was this because he believed it, or was it because of a grift that he knew he could sell those fake license plates, those fake documentations and stuff like that to people like Wanda Mize here? I'm just curious what people think. I think it was more of a grift myself, my personal opinion. Had to start as a
Somebody
grip.
probably got a ticket they didn't want to pay or something and tried to come up with something clever to get out of it, and it just took off from there.
Well, I'm just here's something interesting. I'm just actually like doing like a quick search. Hold on. And promote federal government. Ooh. So this is just a search from Chat GPT, right?
Uh-huh.
Not letting me zoom in. Hold on. Okay. So my question was, who is the first documented, I'm typing fats, excuse my typing, sovereign citizen? Long story short, William Potter Gale, born 1917, was a former U.S. Army officer and a key figure in far right, well, he's far right, so, whatever, anti-government organizing in the United States. He's best known for the founder of that movement. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because if I butcher it, people will mock me to death. Which promoted ideas that the county sheriff is the highest legitimate law enforcement authority, and the federal government has little or no authority over citizens inside a country. Or ordinary citizens can form common law juries or militias to try public officials and resist federal authority. Gale combined these anti-federal ideas with overt white supremacist and anti-Semitic beliefs, which became baked into much of the early posse comite. David, what is this? You know this. What is this, David? Say that for me, please.
Well, all right. What is it again? I'm sorry, I wasn't
on the screen. Early posse comite.
Posse comitatus. That means the government cannot be used against itself to enforce laws or against its own people. The military, basically, you can't use the military against your own people.
So just pronounce that for me again, please.
Posse comitatus.
Posse comitatus. Okay. Posse comitatus rhetoric. Okay. I've never heard of it. Look, I've never heard of it. His writings and lectures circulated widely amongst tax protester militias and early common law courts advocates. Gale didn't use the label sovereign citizen, maybe if his pseudo-legal arguments in taxes he promoted, like rejecting driver's licenses, taxes, and court authority, later became core elements of what law enforcement researchers now call the sovereign citizen movement. There you go, Joe. That's the answer to your question.
So that's the answer. Okay.
There you go. All right. Now, let's keep, like, why is it every time I pause, he has the same face with his voice? Like, every time I pause, it's the same thing, which is just his teeth. Like,
He's got a face that the dog won't come play with him unless he's got a pork chop around his neck.
That is a face made for radio. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look. Everyone talks about what FrAuditors' unique talent. Like, Wanda doesn't have a bad voice. His voice, yeah, he can have a radio voice. He could, if his face is covered, what is they put a plastic bag over it? Sure.
Or let him just do audio.
Yeah. But he wants to turn the camera on. No.
But the thing about a contract is you can cancel a contract at any time.
Wrong.
Especially if you didn't know that you were part of a contract or that what they were doing was a contract related. And they can't force you into a contract. So you dispute the contract or challenge the contract and demand that contract be put into court record so you can review it to see where they have on there that you agreed to be part of that contract or that you understood that you were part of a contract.
Okay.
The police are they're the slave catchers. In fact, they're the ones that they initiate the contracts and the charges. That's why the ID is so important to the officers, because when you ID, you're IDing for a contract. You're accepting to be part of it. So they have to get that ID to satisfy the contract.
This guy just hates authority, doesn't he? All authority. This is.
Yeah, I mean, it's all caps name, but you know they're supposedly they're supposed to be redoing. They're going to be redoing that where it won't have to be all caps anymore. Hey, Joko, good to see you. Because they want to further hide the conspiracies. They're all conspirators.
Hi, fellow conspirators. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Conspiracy is one of the big things about getting it into the Supreme Court or the federal court, the U.S. District Court. I mean, in fact, the conspiracy portion of my lawsuit that I submitted was the only thing that really held any gravity inside the court so far. The U.S. attorney tried to get my case dismissed, and what I found out is they used the same nonsense, some Rule B thing, but I mean, basically the court.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't even been looking at super chats. I had double check. I think we got one. Doc Lanu, thank you, Joe. For $2, he should have combed his hair before going on camera. Yeah,
he should brush his teeth too, but that's another
it's
story.
a bleach his teeth.
Well,
Hey,
Whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Well, let's just say this. Maybe he just put a bag over his head before going on the camera.
okay, sure. But thank you. Thank you for the $2. Guys, be like Joe. I have to pay for an expensive wife. Her hair is expensive, okay? Help me out, please. Let's play out.
Are all scripted, and they use the same script and the same thing to try to get things dismissed or to try to enforce these statutes upon people. And the birth certificate, it's all part of the government. And I've never seen anything anywhere that says we should have any kind of documentation at all.
I agree to that, Stefan.
I mean, all documents go through some state or some associate of the state. Like in Indiana, the license branch will selling our information off. And you know who they're selling it to? They're selling it to these debt collectors. They're selling it to these repo agencies. And whoever else that wants our information, they're selling it off, making money.
So,
and I've never looked at the...
I clicked the wrong tab. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So Stefan's in my chat, and he's putting some things up there, and I just told him I agree with him. But yeah, Stefan, we can see your chat in my chat and FrAuditors Mania's chat on the restream window. So I'm actually can see all the chat as it's coming up. Now FrAuditors Mania, he's got the ultimate control, so he can decide what to put up on the screen. And I do want to put up, if you don't mind, Will, if you can throw the Eagle Nick comment, the second to the last comment. Yeah, there we go. Eagle Nick looks way better. And I will say, yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, this guy, he looks horrible. Eagle Nick,
I'll tell you what,
although he looks aged.
I'll tell you what. Let's do a quick comparison.
Mm-hmm.
One moment. Let's compare. Let's have a look. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put a 1 in the chat if Eagle Nick audits looks better, or 2 if Wanda Mize, aka Robert Mills, looks better. I'll give you guys 45 seconds. Go ahead. Put your numbers in the chat. Who looks better right now? Eagle Nick or Wanda Mize? You guys tell me. And mind you, Wanda Mize, and I would say a good 10 years younger than Eagle Nick. So Eagle Nick number 1, Wanda Mize number 2. Have at it, fellas. I'll be right back. Okay, the poll is in, and okay, only 2 of you. Come on, that's like 120 people here. Come on, guys. Only 2 of you commented. Come on, but everyone agrees that Eagle Nick looks better than Wanda Mize. So,
Eagle Nick. The bad thing about Eagle Nick is he's not 60 yet. He looks 70. He has
90. 90.
Is he 90? No, I heard he was like 58 or something like that.
No, I'm saying he looks.
Yeah. He looks like he's 70 or 80 years old. He has had a hard life. That's for sure. I don't think he can be a little annoying, yes, but more comical for me than these guys like Wanda Mize. I don't know what's about Eagle Nick that makes me laugh and chuckle at him when he goes out and do his antics. And that's what they are to me. They're more like antics with him. Whereas these guys, yeah, if they can.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. No,
Yeah.
you need to explain.
So,
all right, let's play on for a bit. Maybe another 5-6 minutes. We'll wrap it up, and we have a major channel announcement. Major. Now, it's major, guys, because even the guys on panel don't even know what I'm about to announce. But Joe, David, you guys can admit you have no idea what my announcement is, but it's pretty major. So stay tuned, guys. It's not good, but it is what it is. So
I mean, it's major. So you're getting promoted to colonel?
No. If I get the paycheck, maybe, but
The license branch contract, to see in there if it says that they're able to, or they do sell our information. It might be in the contract. Who knows? In that fine print. Nobody really reads the contract. Westside, good to see you. I tell everybody, do your research. Especially if you picked up a camera and you're out there and you're holding them accountable for what they're doing. Do your research. I mean, these attorneys, they're negotiators. They're there to negotiate a plea. And the people think because they didn't end up in jail at the end of their hearing, hey, Howard, good to see you. They think that they won. Because you're free, you think you won, but you're subjected to something. Community service, house arrest, probation. They're going to collect off of you either way. After they collected off of you sitting in jail. Everything's a collection for them. And we have to challenge everything. We have to always appeal everything. And we challenge it as much as we can, but we can't stop the force. But as long as more people are accepting and pleading than those of us who are challenging it, then those of us who challenge it are going to lose every time. I flat out told everybody in my dorm, the reason why I'm guilty is because the majority of you in here will plead out, and you will plead guilty. So by you all pleading guilty, you'll make me guilty every time.
While he was in there.
For public safety, good to see you. Yeah, good to be out. 30 days, I mean, may not seem like much to some people, but it's a lifetime to me. I mean, I just had a grandbaby. Like a week before I had to turn myself in, I had a grandbaby. I've already lost a month with her. I'm probably getting ready to lose more time.
And again, quit breaking the laws.
Wait. He's procreated and then raised an offspring that procreated.
I know that is scary. That is scary. But then again, look at Jeremiah Payne.
Yeah. Well, but look at Jeremiah Payne. Never mind. Oh God.
Hey, Pick, we're good to see you. Yeah, Lion was a big supporter of mine. Everybody we lose, I'm going to remember forever. We don't have enough people, let alone losing people along the way. And I know it happens, but it sucks when it does. I mean, I'm here because I'm going to have to do more lives. I'm not going to really be able to get out into the streets and do what needs to be done. Not right now. I mean, I am stuck. I got too many cases still pending. I'm on 3 bonds still. The case they prosecuted me for, here's the odd thing. The case they prosecuted me for is I was trespassed out of the Ways and Means office. So I left, let them know how I felt about that. But they never ID'd me on the scene. They never said disorderly. They never said this. They did say calm down. But how do you calm down when somebody's bullying you and somebody's intimidating you and somebody's conspiring to stop what you're lawfully allowed to do?
I love how these guys are telling you.
I don't take that sitting down. I don't take that quietly. I don't. I don't accept that.
No, you're not.
Peacefully. But then again, I don't stand on my ability to be able to physically challenge him. You know, we're able to use equal force. So if I say no, I'm not leaving, and they say, well, you're under arrest, and then they put their hands on me, and I stop them from putting their hands on me, and they get more and more officers in there, and they all start putting their hands on me, and they beat the crap out of me, rough me up and handcuff me, tase me and mace me and whatever they're doing to me.
Okay, so that's called resisting arrest, and that's kind of what happens when you resist arrest. They're going to get more.
How many people have you stood up to, Gambino? Let's start there. You know, it's not all about winning the lawsuit. Gambino, how can I win any lawsuit when a lawsuit can't begin until the court has ended? That's what a lot of you don't understand. We cannot take it to court while there's still an open case going on. I do have a lawsuit submitted. It's against the Speedway Post Office for the Speedway Police Department and the post office conspiring to trespass me out of a public area.
Well, that should take.
I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by.
And the bad thing is, he's probably got that video on YouTube, and they probably already grabbed that video.
I mean, this shouldn't be about lawsuits. I shouldn't have to file lawsuits. I should be respected.
Wait.
Have I ever read the full Poster 7?
No.
No, he has not. They could stop after the first.
Hey, Chuck, good to see you.
Notice he never answers the question. He just stands there. He stares for 10 seconds and then says, hey there, hi.
Hey, I noticed that. It was like, okay. Here's why
let's call it quits, guys. This is we've seen enough of Wanda. We've seen
I think
enough.
he was getting ready to break my computer there.
So two quick things. Number one, hey Doc. If I were to go on Google and say, what is Doc Leno's channel about? What do you think would pop up?
Oh, probably all kinds of silly mess. I don't know.
I have Doc Leno, supporter of a murderer who's broken into Stanley Haynes' home. I have a lot of stuff, man.
Oh, really?
You've heard no. ChatGPT. Doc Leno. Can you guys see this? I know it's small. I can't make it bigger, unfortunately. Sorry. It says, Doc Leno is a content creator known for his YouTube channel, Doc Leno Storytime, where he produces a variety of content, including storytelling, live streams, and interactive sessions. His channel features a mix of family-friendly stories, such as Will and the wrestling match And Invisible Will, the sippy cup song. Oh, God. Along,
Well, it's nice to know you're famous.
I guess I made it famous, I guess. Along with more interactive content. This was on my channel. Why is this making you popular? Let's play Frauditor Kahoot and discussions on topics like swatting and online safety. In addition to his YouTube presence, Dr. New has an online store offering merchandise related to his channel, including apparel and accessories.
Yep, and it's still active.
Yeah, right. While his content often includes discussions about quote-unquote frauditors, individuals who engage in First Amendment audits, there is no publicly available information linking Dr. New to the persona Frauditor Mania. Yet they mentioned two things. Okay. The name Harold has been associated with Frauditor Mania in online discussion, but there's no verified evidence connecting Dr. No open efforts. Okay, great. GPT just doxed me. Okay. If you're interested in exploring Dr. New's content further, you can visit his YouTube channel. I'll tell you what. Instead of visiting it, hey Doc, go ahead and plug the channel. Go ahead and plug the channel. You got a show coming up Sunday. Tell us about it.
Not Sunday, Saturday. Saturday. I'm doing my show.
Yeah, the show
Saturday night. Saturday night. Yes, which I'm still trying to determine what I want that show to be up about Saturday night. I might actually get a new story out soon. I gotta get new ones out soon. But Saturday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are going to be what my little format called Drinks with Doc, where basically we just the format has been just kind of joke around, kind of laugh at things, make fun of different stuff like Bodycams, stupid crooks. One video I kind of want to kind of watch is the one where a guy got caught exposing himself at Dick Lake Pond.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, and that you know, just that one right there is a joke. All kinds of jokes ready to happen. So, we got to talk about that one, just because.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, yeah, we got. So yeah, and so I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. It might be one of those free for all, just whatever we want to talk about. When
an open mic, because for public safety has been coming on panels recently, so who knows? No.
Well, see, that's just it. That won't be fun. It just
I
be.
thought he went to jail.
Not
Well,
yet.
some way somehow he keeps avoiding jail. Dudes like one that keep going to jail, but Chris keeps. I don't know.
Chris is. I mean, he's slippery. I will give him that.
He's
is
the definition of a slippery eel. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we have a major announcement for the channel, and I'm just going to.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh, hold on. Bookie Worm, send me an email. You got an idea there? Send me an
No,
email.
that's not an idea. Oh my God. I don't need this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm trying to just. Nothing's working. Oh, I see. I have to do it that way. Right now. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a major announcement to the channel. And I don't know how to tell you guys this. I'm pregnant.
Seriously?
No, not seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
I really need to call somebody. That's famous. You'll be famous.
Yeah. I want to announce that starting Tuesday, September 23rd. Starting Tuesday, September 23rd at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to begin a new daily show. We are going to have Lunchtime with Will every day, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to have a lunchtime 30 to 60-minute live stream on a daily basis, and we're just going to chit-chat. We could watch a video. We could talk about auditors. We could talk about whatever you guys want to talk with. For all we know, we'll just chit-chat for a few minutes. The point is, we're going to have a daily show. Now, weekends that will not be applicable. We're not going to have a weekend show, but starting Tuesday. And here's the thing: we might not do it every day. I have to feel it out, and establish a schedule. The point is, we're going to do that. We're going to do it on a regular basis. We're going to have a lunchtime live stream. People are going to be having lunch. The goal is while you're on your lunchtime break at 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock, you'll be able to join our live stream and enjoy your lunch. So, fella, David and Joe, I mean, hopefully, I don't know what your schedule is during the day. If you guys can join for a half hour.
Well, you're familiar with what I do for the most part. Unless I'm having to visit a site. I could jump in most days. Which is good. That's about the time I'm looking at starting prepping lunch and that kind of thing for myself when I'm working.
So you're around. You can hop on and hang out. Yeah, David, you?
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. I have class then, but we'll see.
I know. Yeah. David is the David. You're busy.
David, don't lie. We know you don't have class.
I have lots of class. I have class from 8 until 4.
Like David, of all of us, is actually like a legitimate busy man. Like we're legit. But
I don't know. I get very busy at times too.
All of us do. All of us do. So the point is. Oh, the lovely Sadie is here. Sadie, we love you. Sadie, I messaged you on Discord. Just respond to me when you get a chance on Discord, please. Please respond. We love you. Thank you so much, Sadie. So happy to see you here. Oh, God, we miss Sadie. So we love Sadie. So announcement. Yeah, guys. So we're going to, does my employer know? Well, I'm changing employers, and I'm gonna be available. I'm gonna be able to do it. So yeah, don't ask me about my employer. Who cares what they think? Screenshot that, Randall.
My employer has a very strict rule about us taking our lunch at my company.
Exactly. Oh, you can't live stream during your lunch. You have to eat. It's the paint on the ground, and that's it. Right. Okay.
They do not want us to work during that time. Kind of hard not to when you're munching on your food and you see something come in on your tickets and you're like, what's going on? So this is a good thing where I can actually look away from my work computer and look at something else.
Exactly. So yeah, guys. So that's gonna be a daily special. We're gonna have a lunchtime live stream. It's gonna be. I mean, ideally, I'd say yes every day, but of course, every day the schedule changes. So it's not like I'm gonna be able to do it every day, but multiple times. We're gonna have a tracker on it, so it'll be like 10 episodes in, 20 episodes in, 30 episodes in. But it would be nice to be able to spend time with you all.
Looky worm.
That's not funny. Yo, that's not funny.
That's very funny. It's amusing.
It was amusing. I like that Bookie Worm sneaking them in there. Hello?
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Did Will go away again?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You know what? I get it. It's like maybe my own audience like making fun of me. Okay. We're gonna let that.
Well, they're abusing you. There's a difference.
That's okay. These are the people that keep my channel going. So I guess what do the scriptures say? The man that endures evil survives. I don't know. But it is what it is. So anyway,
Oh my gosh. We're going.
What is this? Wow.
You guys sing and dance now.
Yep.
I gotta get on camera and do it.
Or to quote News Now Voodoo, show me your butt.
Hey, that means you can take take your wife to McDonald's 2 times this week.
Right.
Lord.
Yeah.
So
no dessert, but you go to McDonald's twice.
Yeah.
Hang on. I have to pull this out. Give me a minute. Everyone, stay right here, and I'm gonna leave that up because I think I have something for that. Just hold on, please. Just bear with me. You two talk amongst each other for a second, but hold on just one moment, please.
So, hey, Doc, are we going to get some more sippy cups for Will, or what's up? I mean, he's married.
Well,
now.
I do need to get some stories written. I'm just kind of laid off for a little bit. Work has been kind of busy, and it seems like when I can get a free minute where I can just rest, that's what I was doing.
I think Will needs to be given. I think we need to come up with a whole different series of sippy cup stories, though.
I do think so. I do think so. Now, I think Will did use ChatGPT to create this picture because that Will.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, I put them backstage because at the end of the day, guys, I'm a bit dumbfounded. At the end of the day, we have our supporters. Oh my God. This is the biggest donation I've ever received. Sadie, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. This means a lot. And we've spoken in the past about the litigation I'm going to have to face, and I appreciate that you're going to help us out with it. So thank you. So Joe, David, we are going to wrap this up. I'm going to have to play it. You know what? In honor of Sadie, the beloved channel supporter, and this $199.99 super chat, we're going to play this gratitude 3 times. Everyone take off your hats, put your hand on your chest, and salute the almighty Sadie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick. All this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick. All this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick. All this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick. All this.
I played that a feue times. I'm completely dumbfounded. So, Sadie, we love you. And you know what, Sadie, I've said this. I think Exposer and I have done a few live streams, and we've said to you, like, look, you're, you can dictate to us what you want. You want merch, you want whatever. Reach, like we said, we got you covered. You are a special person. Thank you for your support on our channels. We appreciate it. And my fellas backstage are going to thank you as well, right? Say something.
Sure.
Hello.
Something.
Thank you,
Something.
Sadie. Great. Good job, Sadie. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sadie, and something.
You sound like
$200 will buy a lot of sippy cups.
Yes. Will's going to have get that good sippy cups collection going.
All right.
That was very
Ladies and
generous.
gentlemen, boys and girls. So Will changed employers for this. What? Why Stefan is so stuck on this? Like, no. Hey, you think I'm aligned with this guy?
We all know what's going on. we know what the deal is. We know why you did it. You just want to have your own morning show.
But anyway,
Yeah, it's on daytime lunch show.
it's lunchtime. It's a lunchtime show.
Not in
okay?
California, it isn't.
No, it'll be a breakfast show for Californians.
Oh, that's right. Oh, the morning show. Well, here's the thing: the lunchtime show, it's not designed for Newman. Newman, whatever. This is for my subscribers, so that every day we can. Like Hezekiah, I love the fact that Hezekiah has his core viewers, and they support him, help him keep his channel going, and that's been his life for the last 2 years.
Yeah, but he has the discipline to do it every day. Get up at 5 in the morning.
But look, for me, I don't have to get up at 5 in the morning.
That's
I can
true.
Get up at normal time and just spend 30 minutes in my. And so so understand, and it's like the snafu. So a lot of people don't know.
That's true.
I started on the snafu on December 16th of 2023. That was Hezekiah found me, him and Ray. They showed my channel. That helped me to grow.
Did you know I was supposed to be?
Thanks to the Almighty above.
I was supposed to be on the snafu, the first snafu after they canceled it. So I never got to be on the snafu.
But okay, so you were going to be a guest, but you didn't have a channel. Right?
No, I was doing music. I was going to bring my guitar up and do stuff.
Have you done that on my channel yet or no?
No. I don't get
on my
invited.
channel.
I don't get invited.
They've done it on my channel. Why hasn't he done it on your channel?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, Sadie. Oh, lovely question, Sadie. So, the date will be Tuesday, September 23rd at 12:30 p.m. I may bump it back to 12 p.m. and you absolutely can be my first guest. And Sadie, I know why you're saying that. The answer is absolutely yes. Message me. We've talked. For those that don't know, Sadie and I have spoken on the phone for almost 2 hours at times. Sadie's funny. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She's awesome. Sadie is awesome. So, if Sadie had a channel, I'd promote it, but she doesn't have it. Absolutely, Sadie. Message me and if you want to call me, you can. Let's work that out. That's a great idea to get the ball rolling with what we have planned. Absolutely. I'll answer that, David, when we're on panel. But
yeah, you ought to have to say.
But anyway,
so yeah, be a good guest. You're right.
Absolutely, no, totally. And she's not just a beautiful.
Although
face.
Stefan has a great idea. Stefan's got a really good idea.
Well, Stefan, listen, Stefan knows I invited him on my stream back in April of 2024. No, I think I'll be kind of shy. I don't want to get on the live stream. Dude, come on with us. Dude, you don't have to talk a lot. Look at Joe. Joe said 8 words, and he already has a YouTube channel. Come on, come on, dude. You don't have to say a lot.
No, I said what needs to be said.
Anyway.
That's what it is. I'm making sure I say what I need to say.
And here's the thing. I have a channel, and if anyone wants to come on, they can, because the whole reason that I have a channel is become a large channel. Hezekiah, and I make it clear Hezekiah is why I have a channel, because him and Ray found me. Thank you for that. I wouldn't have met any of you. And then if there are some of you that want to come on panel with us, I say, heck yeah. Let me know. Message you if you're not a troll and you just want, to contribute. Absolutely. Heck yeah. So, totally. All right, guys. We're going to call it quits.
Hey, wait a minute.
Fellas,
Sadie, whoa. Sadie's got 3 Mont Blancs. I've got to hear more about this.
Well, maybe that would be good discussion
hey,
next
I'll
week.
tell you what.
Yeah, that could be cool.
There you go.
Sadie, I have a little over 30 of them.
30. So yeah, so Sadie, sorry, he's trying to show off. He has 30.
That's
not
right, 30, 33,
Anyway,
33
so,
at the moment. Who's counting? And a show part and sailors
So,
and a bunch of others, but that's okay.
So we'll see everybody Tuesday,
I'm impressed,
September
Sadie.
23rd.
I'm impressed, Sadie.
Fellas,
Yes.
Doc Lanu,
Yes.
David, thank you guys for being friends of the channel all this time. Hey, see you guys next time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Stefan, Sadie, David, you don't pronounce the C. Okay, well, Stefan, come on panel with us. Come on. Like, we've been begging you for almost 2 years. Come on, there's no reason. Lovely Sadie. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. You guys are the reason why we do this, because we get to just have fun with you guys, detach from our dismal little lives, and have fun with our friends on the channel. Depends, not them. Oh, I see. Yes, he's referring to the pens, Sadie. He has David collects pens. Doc, you see, Doc, David, both of you. Sadie says message her, excuse me. Sadie knows what she's talking about. Sadie's awesome. I'm trying to tell you guys, she's awesome. Message her. I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. You guys are amazing people. ND14, no, he's not talking to himself. He's talking in the chat, which is in my chat, and I'm responding to it because Stefan is a loyal supporter of the channel. So, no. We're not going to play that game. Love you all. Thank you all so much. We'll see everybody Tuesday, September 23rd at 12:30 p.m. for our first lunch time with Will special. And who will our first surprise guest be? We'll see very soon. Thank you all. Love you all so much. And hey.
Now everybody say goodbye for about the 7th time to the newest Frauder Mania YouTube handle he has created. Go create you a few more, because Eagle Nick Audits is fixing to send you out the door.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, boy.
Are you serious right now?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.